your lover. Baby, please give it. Oh, I'm going crazy. Oh, let me be your maga. Your maga. I want to be your maga. Your lover. Tell me what you want. Oh, 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 hey. I just wanna know your need. Cause the way you touch the body, I like the way you do the body. Make me want to the gummy body. Ha, okay. Oh yeah, the popo. Baby, make me go the popo. Oh yeah, the popo. Baby, make me go the popo. Cause you know the popo. So make me go the popo. Oh yeah, tonight. Oh tonight. Baby, let's give it tonight. I'm going crazy. Your maga. I want to be your maga. Your lover. Baby, please give it. I'm going crazy. Oh, let me be your maga. Your maga. I want to be your maga. I said, your lover. There is something about this your body where they make me the jolly. When I see you, my baby, hey, I just like to happy. Oh, 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 my baby. Do they sweet me? Oh, 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 my baby. Tonight, oh yeah, Limpopo. Baby, make me go Limpopo. What? Oh yeah, Limpopo. Baby, make me go Limpopo. Okay. Oh, she know Limpopo. So make me go Limpopo. Oh yeah, tonight. Oh, tonight. Baby, let's give it tonight. I'm going crazy. Oh, let me be your maga. Your maga. I want to be your maga. Your lover. Baby, please give it. I'm going crazy. Hey, let me be your maga. Let me be your maga. I want to be your maga. Your lover.
Online 24/7. Tag Community Voice Radio. The radio station for Thurrock's BAME community. Subscribe, listen live, and download our app from the Apple and Google App Stores.
Yes, yo. And a very good evening to all our dedicated listeners and viewers as well. And a special welcome to the Thurrock Talk Show, your number one spot for everything happening in the borough of Thurrock. You know, this is, you get everything on this particular show. You know, this is your go-to program for all the latest community updates in the Thurrock community. My words today, hey? And inspirational stories from our vibrant borough. You know, this is a show for the community, by the community. You know, this is a show where we amplify the voice of the community. You know, this is a show that is specifically dedicated to discussing the things that are at the heartbeat of the community. You know, on this show, we discuss what truly matters in the community. And I'm your host, Kazeem Balogun, and we are broadcasting live from Tag Radio Essex. We've got a wonderful, exciting, and thrilling packed up lineup for you. Just before we get into today's Thurrock show, right? So for the benefits of those who might be joining in for the first time, who may not know, what I'm about to do is pretty simple and exciting. I don't bite, okay? So what I need you to do before we get into the fun stuff, into today's episode of the Thurrock show, all right? I need you to get your phones out and look right behind me. Make sure you are following us on all social media platforms. So on Facebook, on Twitter, now called X, on Spotify, on Instagram, and on YouTube is at Tag Radio 1. At Tag Radio 1. So make sure you are following us on our social media handles, okay? And in addition to that, what I need you to do on our YouTube channel, I need you to do two things for me. Number one, I need you to subscribe to our YouTube channel by clicking the subscription button, so you are subscribed to our YouTube channel. And I also need you to click the notification button as well, so you are automatically notified whenever we release new and exciting and engaging and interactive and educational content. Okay, so that's what I need you to click the notification button, so every time we drop a new episode of the Thurrock show or any of our shows on YouTube, you get a notification. It's that simple, and then you can tune in and check it out. And the last thing, I'm pushing it now, I get it. The third thing I need you to do is to share. All right, don't just keep it to yourself. Share it with your friends, your families, your colleagues, and what have you. Share our platform with all your colleagues, your friends, and your families, and your loved ones too. Okay. Now, in addition to that, I also need you to download our online radio app, and how to do that is pretty simple. Pretty simple. So all you need to do, if you're using the Android product, all you have to do is go to your Play Store or go to your Google Play and just type in Tag Radio. And if you're using the Apple product, all you need to do is go to your App Store on Apple and just type in Tag Radio, and that way you get to actually listen to our online radio platform anywhere you are in the world. That's the beauty of technology. You get to listen to our wonderful, engaging, exciting, thrilling, fun-packed, educational, and encouraging, uplifting, motivating, inspiring content anywhere you are in the world. And of course, you want to share that. You don't want to keep that to yourself. You want to share that and let that be a blessing to other people as well. So why don't you take 5 minutes or so and just follow us on social media platforms. It's all there for you: Facebook, Twitter, now called X, Spotify, Instagram, and YouTube at Tag Radio 1. So why don't you take a few and follow us on social media platforms? And also, why don't you take another moment and just follow us on download our online radio app. All right, so I'm going to give you 5 more minutes to do that. The introduction music we played was one of my favorite Afrobeat song, KC. Artist is called KC, and the track is titled Limpopo. Okay, so I'm going to play another music for you. I'm going to give you 5 minutes or so to, I'm being fair now. I'm being fair to download our online radio app and follow us on our social media platforms. Okay, and when we come back, we're going to dive right in to the packed lineup we have for you on today's Thurrock Talks show. Coming right up is another of my favorite track. Oh God, I love this song so much. Like, this is a classic. It's a classic song. It's called Colomento by one of Plantation's finest, Plantation Boy. If any one of you know, anyone who is listening in know Plantation Boys. Plantation Boys is one of the legendary boy bands that popped out from Nigeria. And this artist I'm about to play, Face, happens to be a part of them. Is one of the finest vocalists in Plantation Boys. This is his own single, throwback single. Tuesdays are technically for throwback, so it's a throwback single, track titled Colo Mental, by legendary Afrobeat artist Face. And what we'll do when we come back from this short break, after you're done downloading our online radio app to your phones, and you've done following us on social media platforms, all right, we'll get right into the show. Again, you are tuned in to the Thurrock Talk Show, your go-to source for all the latest community updates, news, and inspirational stories from our vibrant borough. This is a show for the community, by the community. This is a show where we actually amplify the voice of the community. This is also a show where we discuss the things that are at the heartbeat of the community. I'm your host, Kazeem Balogun, and we are broadcasting live from Tag Radio SX. See you shortly after this brief musical break. Do not touch that dial.
craze for this place, Colo mental. I don't start mental. Rock body mental. Mental. Just scatter your data. Mental. Show your craze for this place, Colo mental. Colo mental, with it, Colo mental, with it, Colo mental,
Online 24/7. Tag Community Voice Radio. The radio station for Thurrock's BAME community. Subscribe, listen live, and download our app from the Apple and Google App Stores.
Yes, y'all. Welcome back to the Thurrock Talk Show, your go-to source for all the latest community updates, news, and inspirational stories from our vibrant borough. This is a show for the community, by the community. This is a show where we amplify the voice of the community. This is a show where we give the power back to the community. And this is also a show where we discuss the things that are the heartbeat of the community, right? This is a show where we amplify the voice of the community, and this is also a show where we discuss the things that matters the most to the community. I'm your host, Kazeem Balogun, and we are broadcasting live and direct from Tag Radio Essex. And the music you heard during the short musical break was a very lovely song, one of my personal favorites, track titled Colo Mental. Basically, it gives you permission to go crazy. Okay, it gives you permission to express your craze, express your express whatever you want to express inside of you. Colo Mental, just go crazy, go nuts, go gaga. That song gives me the opportunity to go gaga, right? And then once I get the gaga out of my system, we are back. we are good, because it's out of my system. Every now and again we got to get the gaga out of our system, and that song gives you the express and the explicit permission. It's your God-given right. You've got the permission to do that. That's what this song tells me, at least, to get it out of your system, and then that's it, you're good. So however you want to get it out of your system, get it out constructively, not aggressively or violently. Just get whatever you need to get out, just get it out. So the track is titled Colo Mental, and artist is Face. So Face is one of the Face originated from a very popular boy band called Plantation Boys. Alright, Plantation Boys is one of the legendary boy band in the music scene back in Africa, Nigeria. So they all went solo. So that was one of his debut solo single. I love that song so much. Start to the craze, show yourself, but this place Colo Mental. I love that song. Yeah, right, let's get back to now. Let's do a deep dive into the lineup for today's Thurrock Talk Show. So I'll start with remember to follow us on our social media platforms. It's all there for you. That's why I gave you the break, all right, to follow us on our social media platforms, on Facebook, on Twitter, now called X, on Spotify, on Instagram, and on YouTube. Is at Tag Radio 1, all right? Make sure you click the subscription button to subscribe to our YouTube channel, and also click that notification button so you are automatically notified whenever we release new content. I'm on a different vibe today, you can tell, right? I'm on a completely different vibe today, and I'm loving, please don't cue my vibe, I'm loving my vibe today. I've got the grain on, the grain complementing the grain over there. Right, cool. I'm on a different vibe today. I'm on a different wave today. I feel good. I feel good. Right, you can also join in the conversations by dialing the studio lines. The studio lines are officially opened. You can call 07920-026-406, or you can call 07920-026-407. I'll take those again, 07920-026-406, or you can call 07920-026-407 if you want to interact with me in the studio. Okay, And don't forget to obviously download our online video app. So if you're using the Android product, you want to go to your Play Store or your Google Play and just type in Tag Radio, or you just download our online radio app because you want to anyway, right? And then if you are using the Apple product, don't forget to go to your App Store on Apple and just type in Tag Radio on your App Store, and then just download our online radio platform. You know you want to. Come on now. Come on, you know you want to. So you can download our online radio app, and that entitles you, or that gives you wonderful benefits, which includes the fact that you can literally listen to great content, fantastic content, interactive content, educational content, inspiring content, motivational content on our radio app. And don't forget to share, because sharing is caring. Right, now let's dive into the packed lineup we've got for you on the Thurrock show. So I'm gonna start with the community news corner. So the first corner I'm gonna be talking you through is the community news corner. So bonfire night safety tips. So bonfire is just around the corner, and Thurrock Council, alongside local fire services, is urging residents to prioritize safety. Very important. I know it's a very interesting event, it's exciting, it's thrilling, but let's think safety. All right, let's think safety. Good. So there are designated bonfire zones across the borough, including Coal House, Fort Park, and Grace Beach Riverside Park, where public firework displays will be held. Residents are reminded to not to host their own fireworks show in residential areas. Please do not do that. This is to prevent accidents being caused. So please do not, try to host your own fireworks in the residential areas. Please don't do that. So ensure you stay safe and remember to enjoy the exciting evening responsibly. Okay, right, so moving quickly to the health and wellness corner. So support for men's mental health. I noticed that men, I wouldn't say all men, because that would be discriminatory, but what I would say is, according to research, most men find it difficult to talk about the sensitivity around their mental health. More so, it would also appear, based on research, that most men shy away from being vulnerable. I mean, you would agree with me, right? Most men, shy away from being vulnerable because of this thing of, it probably reduces from, this is all stereotype, by the way, like it kind of reduces the masculinity of a man by being vulnerable and what have you. So hence the reason a lot of men actually shy away from talking about mental health. So in line with November, right, an international campaign focusing on men's health, Thurrock Community Services is launching a series of free workshops and counseling sessions aimed at supporting men's mental health. The first session actually kicks off on the 1st, on the 1st of November. It kicked off on the 1st of November at the Civic Center, and all men were invited to come share or just listen. You may feel like, it's an opportunity for you to actually engage and just listen, because you might see that certain part of the session or the workshop might appeal to you. So on the 1st of November, this actually took place. So I'm encouraging men and myself, okay, to continue to break the stigma and ensure that everyone feels supported and understood. It's very important that we feel supported and understood as men, especially men in the context of the BME, Black Minority Ethnic communities, where we feel disproportionately marginalized. So it's very important that we take advantage of these resources to actually have us understood and we are heard. Yeah. So moving swiftly to the sports corner. So local teams bringing home wins. Local teams are bringing home wins. Okay, so our sports team are thriving this season. Over at the Thurrock Hockey Club, the men's team pulled off a nail-biting 3-2 victory against Colchester HC last weekend, moving them up in the regional league rankings. Meanwhile, East Thurrock United FC is preparing for a key match against Haringey Borough FC this Friday night. Let's all get out and support our local heroes. Alright, these games are what the community spirit is essentially all about. For rugby enthusiasts, Thurrock Rugby Club is hosting a youth training day. They hosted, a youth training day on the 2nd of November. So that was a great opportunity to, for aspiring young players to learn from the best and have some fun. Sign-ups are still open. So if you want to register your young person, please feel free to get on the website or get online and get further information on how you can actually register if you got a young person who is interested in Thurrock, if you're Thurrock Rugby Club, why don't you take advantage of that? Now moving progressively to our technology corner, Thurrock embraces e-bikes. Thurrock embraces e-bikes. So Thurrock has officially launched a new e-bike rental scheme in partnership with a local tech startup. Okay, this initiative basically aims to make green transportation accessible to all, and that would pretty much reduce congestion, and minimize carbon emissions. Definitely would do that with e-bike stations already set up in Grace, Tilbury and South Ockenden. You can now grab an e-bike for a quick ride or a scenic tour of the lovely borough. Okay, so don't miss out on this eco-friendly way to get around. So pretty much that we wouldn't really having to be doing much driving. And I'm personally encouraging this actually because there is a lot of health benefits to it as well. Cycling and what have you. So that's quite great. And moving quickly to the spotlight corner, and y'all should know by now, those of our dedicated listeners and viewers who have been listening in and watching the Thurrock Talk Show will definitely know that my favorite corner is the spotlight corner. And why? This is the corner where we get to recognize the efforts of those I call superheroes. Excusez-moi. So this week we want to celebrate. Can I get the drum roll, please? Amwar Patel. Amwar Patel, if you're listening in, a massive congratulations to you. So Amwar Patel has been a beacon of hope for our young people, for our youth. Amwar runs the Thurrock Youth Empowerment Program, which recently secured funding to provide free educational workshops and mentorship for teenagers. Isn't that great? Isn't that what the community's spirit is all about? So Amwar's relentless commitment to bettering the future of our young people is truly inspiring. Anwar, if you're listening, we want to say thank you for the incredible work you are doing, and congratulations once more on making it to our spotlight corner. Now, this is an appeal to our local community. Okay, do you know anyone who deserves to be recognized in our spotlight corner? Or do you know anybody else, or do you deserve an opportunity to be recognized for the work that you do, for the borough of Thurrock? It's very important that we celebrate you and recognize your bravery, okay? So to do that, if you or you know anyone who deserves to be recognized in our spotlight corner, why don't you tell us about it? Hey, we're all ears. Why don't you tell us about it? And you can do that by our social media platforms. So on Facebook, on Twitter, now called X, on Spotify, on Instagram, and on YouTube is at Tag Radio 1. At Tag Radio 1. So you can tell us who the community superhero is, and we can definitely recognize them on the Thurrock Talk Show. Okay, so do let us know, and I'll be looking forward to hearing from you. I can't wait. That's my favorite corner. I literally can't wait to get to that corner to see the wonderful works that these superheroes, these community superheroes, are doing in the borough of Thurrock. Great stuff. So once more, a massive shout out to Amwar Patel for the wonderful work that he's doing on behalf of the young people of Thurrock. Now, moving on swiftly to our arts and culture corner. So, film festival success is up for discussion on our arts and culture corner. So, a huge congratulations, a massive, huge congratulations to the team behind the Thurrock International Film Festival. So this year's event was held at Thameside Theatre was a massive success, drawing talent from across the UK and beyond, from thought-provoking documentaries to animated shorts. The festival has put Thurrock on the cultural map. Isn't that great? Film enthusiasts, be sure to catch some encore screenings at local venues. I surely can't wait to catch some encore screenings, and I'm sure you would love to as well. Okay, so that's about it on our arts and culture corner. Moving on quickly to our events corner. So here are the events happening that has happened as of last week. So these are the events that actually took place last week in the borough of Thurrock. So on the 4th of November, literally yesterday, so there was the Thurrock's fireworks extravaganza. I heard fireworks and I could count those not necessarily count, actually that would be me actually exaggerating, but I heard so much fireworks last night that I thought, oh goodness me, I couldn't even sleep because I kept hearing all I kept hearing was fireworks. literally fire. So yesterday, the 4th of November, the Thurrock fireworks extravaganza, so that happened in Grays Beach. That was an evening of dazzling fireworks, live music, and food stalls. The gate actually opened at 5:30 p.m. and the fireworks started going off at 7 p.m. Again, it was a friendly family event. And then there was the Remembering Our Heroes. So that happened today, the 5th of November. So that was the Remembrance Sunday, Remembering Our Heroes. That was on the 5th of November. No, actually, sorry, that was not on the 5th of November. Actually, I'm so sorry. Yes, actually, let me just double check there. Yes, that was on the 5th of November. So basically, Remembrance Sunday service was held at the War Memorial in Grace to honor the brave men and women who have served the country. The service started at 10:45 a.m. with a 2-minute silence observed at 11 a.m. approximately. So 11 a.m. there was about a 2-minute silence that was actually observed. Okay, and then on the 3rd of November, the local artisan fair took place. The artisan fair, returned to Allset Hall, and that basically featured handcrafted goods, gourmet treats, and live entertainment. Which was absolutely packed out fun. All right, so did you attend any of the events? would like to hear from you. Why don't you call in 07920 026 406 or 07920 026 407? Did you attend any of the events? What was it like for you? Did you, spill? What was it like? What was it like for you attending any of the events I just actually mentioned? So feel free to call in 07920 026 406 or 07920 026 407. Feel free to call in and let us know how was the event for you. Okay. Right. The inspiration corner. Building a thriving community. Building a thriving community. So this week we'll reflect on the power of collective action. So let's have a moment of reflection on the power of collective action, whether it's celebrating our local sports victories, supporting environmental initiatives, or honoring the sacrifices of our service members. Thurrock has shown that together we are stronger. Thurrock has clearly demonstrated that together we are stronger. So in light of that, let's keep fostering this incredible sense of unity, and remember, absolutely remember, that every small action contributes to a thriving community. And with that said, that's all, folks. This is where we now draw the curtains to today's Thurrock Talk Show, your go-to platform for all the latest news in the community of Thurrock. This is a show for the community, by the community. This is a show where we amplify the voice of the community. This is a show where we discuss the things that are the heartbeat of the community. This is a show where we discuss the crucial matters of the community. This is also a show where we give the voice back to the community. Thank you for spending time, or spending your evening with us and continuing to engage with our community updates. Be sure to tune in next week for more stories, news, and events across the borough of Thurrock. Just before I sign out, I'd like to give my team at Tag Video a big, wonderful shout out. Shout out to my boss, the director of Tag Community Voice Radio, Councillor Buki Okunade. A massive shout out to our own management team as well, Dr. Benga Lawal and Mr. Deji Adeyaga. And of course, a massive shout out to my presenter colleagues, Pastor Hehi and Mike Daray, and a wonderful shout out to my boy, one of my best friends actually, Ayo, who basically controls all things tech. So guys like me look good on screen, so Ayo is the guy behind the screens that keep guys like me looking good on screen. Shout out to Ayo. Thank you for all you do with your all things tech. And of course, most importantly, a special shout out to you, our dedicated listeners and viewers who tune in week in and week out to the Thurrock Talk Show, your go-to source for all things related to the community of Thurrock. On this platform, you get all the vibrant news, you get all the thrilling and exciting, inspiring things relating to the community of Thurrock, our vibrant community. This is a show for the community, by the community. This is a show where we amplify the voice of the community, and this is also a show where we give the voice back to the community. This show is essentially all about the community, okay? And on this show, we do exactly just that, all right? My name is Kazeem Balogun. I'm your host for this show, and we have been broadcasting live and direct from Tag Radio Essex, okay? And to close out for today's show, I'm gonna be playing, I get the opportunity to play one of my favorite songs. Oh my goodness, I love this song so much. This song is one of the leading again, as I said, Tuesdays are for throwback. So this song is one of the throwback songs by a popular artist called Sean Teasel. Just before I play the outro song, remember to stay positive, keep striving, and make the most of this week. Okay, and don't forget to follow us on all social media platforms. You thought I was gonna forget that, right? No, don't forget. No, you're not gonna get off the hook that easy. Don't forget to follow us on all social media platforms. It's all there for you, literally all there for you. So on Facebook, on Twitter now called X, on Spotify, on Instagram, and on YouTube is at Tag Radio 1. At Tag Radio 1. Okay, so two things. You thought I was gonna forget about that. Right now I don't forget nothing. So two things I need you to do, actually three I need you to do on our YouTube channel is I need you to click the subscription button so you subscribe to our YouTube channel. I also need you to click the notification button so you are automatically notified whenever we release new content. I also need you to share our social media platforms with all your friends, your work colleagues, your family, everyone. Sharing is caring. There is no law against sharing, okay? And I also need you thought I was gonna forget that, right? I need you to download our online radio app. And how you can do that is you can literally just, if you're using the Android thing, just literally go to your Play Store or Google Play and type in Tag Radio. And if you are using the Apple product, literally go to your App Store, type in Tag Radio, and you can listen. You can actually benefit from great content, listening to great, exciting, educational, interactive, entertaining, inspiring, motivating content on our platform. And guess what? It's free. Some apps you gotta pay to download it, but ours you ain't gotta pay nothing. It's free. Exciting, educational, thrilling, motivational, inspiring, interactive, engaging content, totally free at your disposal. Now, why wouldn't you want to take advantage of that? So make sure you download our online radio app, okay? And it's a wrap for me for today. So thank you for listening in to the Thurrock Talk Show. Stay positive, keep striving, and make the most of this week. On to next week. I'm Kazeem Balogun, and you have been listening to Thurrock Talks, where the community comes first. And our close-up music is a popular song, one of my personal favorites, classic Afrobeat track. The artist is Sean Teasel, and the track is titled Show Lay. Until next time, have a wonderful week, and it's bye for now.
I come the drums like I mean Indiana. Show it, hold it, show it, hold it, show it, hold it. You come the boom like say it. Show it, hold it, show it, hold it, show it, hold it. You come the boom. She's whining like a Indiana. I come the drums like I mean Indiana. Show it, she's whining like a Indiana. I come the drums like I mean Indiana. Show it, hold it, show it. come the Jones like I be Indiana. You never seen her before, I guess. You never seen the way that she wanna guess. You never seen her dip it down low, spin her body like a turntable, then suck her dress. I know you wanna know how she goes down low when the rhythm take control. I know you wanna know what she got me trapped in a limbo. That's how the team go. I wanna control it, Joe. I'm about me, Joe. I'm about all the shit, I just want to know. I wanna control it, Joe. I'm about me, Joe. I'm about all the shit, I just want to know. From the Jones like I be Indiana. I wanna control it, Joe. I'm about me, Joe. I'm about all the shit, I just want to know. I wanna control it, Joe. I'm about me, Joe. I'm about all the shit, I just want to know. Hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it. You come the bum like say it. Hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it.
Online 24/7. Tag Community Voice Radio. The radio station for Thurrock's BAME community. Subscribe, listen live, and download our app from the Apple and Google App Stores.